double game 25. Double game 25.
Alex, can you hear me now? Can you let me know? Can you hear me now? If you can hear me, let me know. Can you hear me? Better now. Okay, great. Okay, so I think maybe it was a challenge for my earpiece. Oh, so managers, please forgive me. If for the first 10 minutes you were not able to hear me, then that's been bad. But these are the challenges we face as FPL managers or content creators. But that's not should be a worry. So now these are the key questions we have for ourselves today. Now, key question: we know Haaland is constant, but should managers buy De Bruyne or Foden? Now, if you want to buy De Bruyne, for me, from where I sit, the kind of flyer that De Bruyne is coming with, I think that you should try and find the extra coins. Now that Trent is not playing, you can get the extra coins, and then Salah is now returning. Even though Salah is now returning, we know that fitness-wise, though he might not be that very big, and he'll blank next week, game 26. So it might be just good, maybe just to avoid for this week, and then have the players you are sure are playing very well. And now the way City is playing, everything is passing to De Bruyne, assisting and shooting from afar. I think I will go De Bruyne over Foden. But if your team, you don't have to do a strategy to get De Bruyne. If you think it's difficult to get De Bruyne, Foden will be a very good, especially as there's some injuries, some of the City players. So that shouldn't be a worry over there. So De Bruyne or Foden, in fact, I would say triple City. As I said in my differential players for this week, that if you get triple City attack, if you get Foden, De Bruyne, and then Haaland, it might be that differential because most people will have two of them. So if you have a third player, that is very good for you over there. So managers should note that for City. Okay, good. Now, one of the key questions that will also be asked is that, okay, now the Liverpool combo, how do we go? Should managers quickly get back Salah, or they should stick with Jota and then Darwin Núñez? Luis Diaz scored, but please, those who are getting Luis Diaz is not a very constant player. At least we know that the Darwin Núñez will get 1,000 chances and score one goal, but at least this is if he's not scoring, he's assisting. So get him around the 7.5 range is quite okay. In a double game week, most likely will play those two games. Even though we are hearing that there might be some rotation of Liverpool players in the second game against Luton. What I actually clubs with is that even though it's going to rotate, you have those players play the 60 minutes, get the win, and then rotate them for the second half. Because he knows that City is bearing down his neck. So he cannot afford just to jeopardize those games. So you can have I think the combo should be Darwin Núñez, Jota, and then Robertson. If you think you don't have the funds, you can go Darwin Núñez, Jota, and then Bradley. Because now that Trent is not playing, most likely Bradley is going to play. But whatever it is, we need to hear from Jurgen Klopp tomorrow what his key factors are. Whether Bradley, but if Bradley is going to play, I think you should get him. He's a no-brainer to get at that price of 4.1. One of the key players that managers should do their very best to get him into their teams there. So that is it with that. Now, in deciding to whether sell Trent or not, now Liverpool blank game since next game week. I think from my perspective, Trent is holding funds. There's a lot of cash invested in him. You can always get him back. So what you can do is, in order to benefit this game week and next game week, if there are not many issues in your team, then maybe you can keep Trent. But I think that most managers might want to get De Bruyne and even Foden. If Trent is the way to go, don't worry, you can get him. And then replace Trent by Bradley. So you get that 4.5 extra money, and then you invest in getting maybe De Bruyne and then Foden and other players also. So managers, these are what you do. So in the audience, please let me know whether in the chat or in the comment section, what will you do? Do you think that you will sell Trent or will you keep him? This is my view. I know my guest might also be in the might also be in the audience. You should let me know what would they have done. Would they sell Trent or they keep him? Now, I know some of you are you always want a differential captain. Aguero, tactical OCD. You always want differential captain. Is this a week to go differential against Haaland? Please. I know Jota might do a good job, but watch. Fact of the matter is that Haaland is going to be owned by almost all the my captain by him because He has 2 great fixtures against Chelsea and then Brentford, and all these games are at home. Now, this is a special tweet from late riser of the FPL Wire, quoting FPL Crime, a fantasy football scout. He said, Haaland has played 27 games at the Etihad. Now he's in the Premier League. 30 goals, 10 assists. He has double digits or 9. He's just not only 4. And if you see Haaland, the way Haaland is back, most likely he's the best captain. The other best captain might be De Bruyne, but because of De Bruyne's return from injury, he might have one of the games maybe bench or maybe 60 minutes. So I think the way City will play, trying to get Haaland is the way to go. Unless you think that they might be very challenging, you might go just. But I think that just go safety Haaland and then have Jota and De Bruyne as your differential in your team as well. Then the Luton boys, Adebayo is at 4. I'm talking about him in my keys for the players. You can get him at 4.8. I think he's now 4.9. It gives that flexibility to be able to add extra players in your team. And then he's also going to double game with 28. So you're getting for 25 and then 28. Why not? It helps your team to get better that well. And then Doty has been under the radar. He plays as a wing back for Luton. And as a wing back, he's creating chances here and there as well. At that price from the 4.5, 4.6, he's a player you can get to your team. Those looking for trend replacement. But the sad thing is that he blanks in blank game with 26. So managers should watch that as well. So even as you are buying players for this week, think that about those that are blank and find a way to navigate. I've been navigating for about a while. I've not really gotten back. I'm sure by tomorrow, when I'm very certain, I'll let managers know on Twitter or on Facebook what I've decided on. Now for Brentford, investment in Brentford is going to be that Ivan Toney or Regulon. If you've not bought Tony already, then I suggest don't buy him because it's going to be against Liverpool and then City. Even though I know he can score, that's okay. If you have him, don't sell him, keep him. He's going to do a very good job there. Tony is going to do a very good job for you. So if you have him, if you have Ivan Toney, please don't sell him. Keep him in your team. He's going to do a very good job in your team for you as well. Now, Sergio Reguilon has gone on the radar for a very long while. Reguilon was at Spurs, went back to Spain, came to United, and left wing, and he's gone to Brentford. And been at Brentford, has been taking set pieces and giving chances as a left back. At 4.4, even though we are not expecting some cleans from Brentford, 1 assist or 1 goal can uplift his mark to 10 points as well. And now it's about the extra players you have that other people don't have. So we are all trying to break the template. And then the template cannot be broken without a captain. So that one, please, don't overthink it as well. Now, managers, you've all heard that Salah is back into training. Would you buy Salah or you think that let's wait next week? Because Salah, even when you buy him, will blank game with 26 and he gets 27. What do you think? Managers, let me know your point. I know managers are watching us. So in the chat and then in the comment section, those of us in the live studio, let us know what you will do for Salah. Will you buy him or not? When the answers come, then I'll also give my response there. Now, some managers might want to free hit. Some managers are thinking about free hitting. If you want to free hit based on maybe how your team is, this is a recommended free team you can look at. You can look at the front 3 of Darwin Núñez, Ivan Toney, Haaland up front, trying to double up the attack for Liverpool. You get Diogo Jota and Robertson, and then for City you get De Bruyne and then Foden. Inside the game, get the best guys. Don't go and buy some other players like Konate, even though they might play. Get a player that will give you the upside. Richarlison is still on form, even though Son is back. And Garnacho will be my bench player. Anything he can always come in. Also picking up the form there. Gabriel has shocked most managers the way he's scoring the goals. And the fact is that he has one of the best non-penalty XG for defenders across Europe and even in the Premier League as well. Before this, our goalkeeper Everton have been down on the radar. Sean Dyche's defensive game is really, really showing for everyone in that team. And then so you can have these 4. You decide to choose 3. Choose among these 4 and then the 3, and then we are good to go. This is how it's going to go. So now the question I want to ask managers in the audience is that would you go Darwin Núñez or would you go Robo? If you have to choose only one, will you go Darwin Núñez or would you go Robo? Depending on how your team is. Let me know. Would you go Darwin Núñez or Robo? And let me know what reason why you think that you are going Darwin Núñez or Robo. And let's have a response in the chat session. Now, this is a guy's team without joining us. He's been having a very good battle. He has captained Haaland as well. And I'm sure he's going to triple captain. So he has triple City. Walker will have to play for him. He has then double Liverpool, and I'm sure he's going to make one change for Liverpool, maybe Alexander-Arnold to either Trent or to Bradley. As so that is senior guys team as well. So that's senior guys team. Now let's look at senior Carl's team. So this Carl's team has a very good previous game week. He has Haaland, he has Saka and Co as well, and then Luis Diaz as well. So yeah, and De Bruyne as well. So his team is quite good. I'm sure maybe Udoji is injured. So for managers, Udoji and Pearl are partly injured. So we'll wait for Ang's press conference tomorrow to know exactly what to do with these players as well. So where's my team as well? My team hasn't been doing quite too well for this season, but I think it's still okay. So I have I'm not any transfer yet. So my team has a Stupian Pearl and then Alexander Arnold. So most likely Pearl will go, and I'm looking at getting Robertson and then Doherty. So my 2-3-5. Either I'll do that or try and upgrade Cole Palmer to Foden. I'm trying to do the price dynamic to see how it is as well. So what I'll do is the maximum, just do maximum minus one. But if you can do it, just one free transfer, do it, and then pray that things go for your team because World Cups are quite unpredictable. So managers, let me hear from you. How is your game going? How is your team going? What transfers are you planning on doing as well? So since it's been a solo show today, even though I know my guys are around, this is a game week that I know some are thinking about bench boosting, but you're thinking about bench boosting. Myself, I thought about bench boosting, but I think that the triple captain is better because yes, you can triple captain that week, but you might not get any other time whereby you get Haaland having 2 home fixtures before Champions League. I mean, world space before their next Champions League game. So please let's watch that as well. This might be the best. And then most managers are going to triple captain Haaland. You might consider bench boost if your bench is so strong that you have enough players for double game week as well. So bench boost also there. Free hit, please, not this game week, but I've given a free hit just in case you have to do that. This might not be the week to wildcard unless you can wildcard and have at least 10 players next week. Then that might be what you can do as well. And we're talking about captaincy. Captaincy for this week is definitely the Premier captain, Erling Haaland. Those who always want to take risks can look at Jota or Kevin De Bruyne as well. Now let's answer the questions. Who do managers replace Trent with? So Trent can be replaced with Robertson. The City guys that would think that maybe look of at the FPL scout will say that might play, or the market as well. Then somebody will ask also what would people do with Doji and then Pearl. So now when you're buying players, it's better to buy City players because the City players don't blank in blank game clearances. But Liverpool and Spurs players blank there. So you're not have any complaint about missing money or anything. I will ask you to move your things to that place as well. So managers, let me hear for you. I go out carding. I go out carding second all that. This week is pure triple captain. Pure triple captain. If you're not triple captain, please triple captain Haaland. Don't overthink it. If it doesn't do well, I don't know what happens. But the other key options might be Kevin De Bruyne or Jota. Any manager, this is Ambassador's call. So is there any question or any teeny problem for you as managers going into this double game week? Now, fingers crossed. Erling Haaland, we beg you. Disappointed as last 2 weeks. This is the week. Prove us wrong. Give us 6 goals this double game week. One hat trick. And let's see how it will go as well. So, triple captain, Erling Haaland. Triple captain is the best way to go for us as managers. Okay, now, we want to thank you all. I always say, I'm very grateful for the support they're giving us as managers. When do you show this summer season? People have come into my DM almost every week and month. How far? I said we will come back. They should pray for us. And by God's grace, you have been able to put a lot of things into place, and now we are in. Here to serve the best. I know that some of you were not here, but I want to inform you all that our special guest, Precious Arku, has been called by the Lord. So he's a blessed member. So I'll observe just a few minutes silence for Precious. So he has some minutes silence for Precious. I know Precious was really, really concerned about helping our show to go, thinking about how to move, and then, but that has called our brother. But that's no need to worry much about it. We know we'll meet in heaven. Precious, God bless you for all the contributions towards FPL Ambassadors show. And now that Precious is going to heaven, we are going to win and do big. So I'll show you both of you by myself today. Godson Ameyaw wasn't able to join us, and the cow wasn't able to join us. But managers, those who are just joining us late, this was the team, the free team that I recommended for managers. So you have Pickford in pool, Robertson, Gabriel, Doherty as the main attack, Regulion, and then Brentwood at the bench, and then try and get triple city attack, triple city attack, triple Liverpool attack. So Foden, De Bruyne, and then Haaland. might be the way to go. As for Salah, you spoke that for Salah, you're going to take time with him because Salah is just returned from fitness, so he might not be able to even play all the 2 games. And then Salah was going to blank double and blank game week. Yes. Alex has sent your WhatsApp message. Yes. Sad enough, in December, Arku is no longer around with us. He has passed away. So observe a minute silence for him. As we are all sad about it. Yeah, we had plans for this December, what he was going to do, how we're going to do things for our FPL Ambassador show, but he's no more. But he has done his best and helped us all as well. So when they hear now, those who watch the show on repeat, when you watch the show, please drop your comments in the comment section, in the chat section. Let's have, we are all back. So now let's all bring our A game on God. Like the video, and I know that next week, Carl has promised us that next week he will surely be in Accra and his network will be very strong. And then Sinagaga to be here and the world will be able to navigate it. So all the best to you as managers. Now, the last thing I'm saying is, please, if you want to triple captain, please activate the triple captain chip now. Don't say you do it last minute. It may who be that? It will be that here. Last minute. It might not go on well. So please activate your triple captain now. If you want to do it, activate it now. All the best managers. I pray you all have 100 plus scores this game week. Haaland hat trick. De Bruyne braces and assists as well, folding, and then Bradley point as well. And we shall meet, God willing, next week, another Thursday at 9 p.m. And I've explained to you that because of some challenges we have had with work and our staff as well, we'll not be able to go back to our 7 o'clock. But we'll do our best. If we're able to bring it back to 7, we'll do it for managers, and then we'll see how best it goes as well. So all the best to your teams. Decide your captain. Don't overthink. Captaincy is Haaland, and then triple captain him as well. Don't wait last minute. All the best to you as well. Thank you very much for your show as well. Thank you. Bye, managers. Have a wonderful game week. Bye.